into me, I'm trying to pour back into you guys. Okay, we got a community growing here. You guys are talking in the chat. You're showing up even when it's videos that you don't too much care for. You're still showing up. I appreciate you. So if you're going to show up, I'm going to show up. And like the title says, you know, your haters, they're gonna hate. They're gonna hate you no matter what. Your light is too bright. It's too bright. And because it's so bright, you're gonna attract. We know about the energy vampires and the narcissists, and just some people that just hating. They don't want to see you shine or take off. But here's the thing. And while you're making everything look easy, because when you're blessed, it kind of is. You're gonna step your game up though. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna step your game up. It's step your game up season. All right. You're gonna do better than you did yesterday, better than you did last week. Okay. Definitely better than you did last year. All right. So when you start feeling like you're doing a lot, when you're getting a lot of stuff done, and you're kind of patting yourself on the back, and you're yeah, I'm getting these things done. Woo woo. I'm better than last year. I feel like I've done a whole lot. You haven't done enough. You haven't done enough. The minute you feel like you've done too much, you haven't done enough, okay? Because if you were doing enough, you'd be too exhausted to pat yourself on the back. So we're going to step our game up, okay? We're going to try to go, all out into whatever it is that we want to do. Because the haters are going to hate on us whether we kind of sort of do it or we go 100% into it. So let's go 100%, all into what we want to do, and let the chips fall where they may, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hopefully lead by example. I'm starting my hiking thing. If you noticed my videos earlier, I'm going to start doing it on a regular basis. But I can't tell you my plan because I got ops. I got enemies, man. I got haters, what I'm saying, waiting on me to drop a video so they can get some ideas. I'm done giving away free advice. If you want advice, you're going to start paying for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm done giving advice and looking out for everybody. Just look out for yourself season, okay? Look out for yourself season is on the rise, and I'm taking advantage, okay? I'm taking advantage. We're not going to, at least with me, I'm not going to be sitting around letting anybody get any free advice. I'm not going to be, letting someone eat off my plate that I'm trying to set up, you know what I'm saying? I have to stay focused and really, I'm going to really dig deep into what it is I'm trying to do. White House all those years, act in the way that I do what I do. This isn't some act that I'm doing. This isn't something. This is me. Hopefully I can keep signal. Working for the White House. It showed me that these guys on the top don't give a crap about any of us. So that taught me something. Also, it taught me how to move at a high capacity while still getting sleep. But what I learned with the White House was how to multitask on a high level, compartmentalize on a very, very high level and get things done and set times for things. So I learned that, you know what I'm saying? And then also how to learn how to speak and get my point across tactfully without offending anybody, but also to get it across. So, I learned a lot of stuff and also some high level engineering stuff, right? Then I got out of there and I was a contractor, and you get fired for anything being a contractor, so you got to be real careful. But you make good money, you know what I'm saying? You learn how to move, learn how to dress. Everything that I've learned and I've gone through has led me up to this point. So what I'm going to do is, since it, seems like whatever I'm doing is something that can be, imitated possibly and mimicked, I have to make it more uniquely me, right? I got to bring in aspects of me that I haven't brought in yet. So that way it's so uniquely me that I'm just going to be a maverick in whatever I'm doing, and there can't be someone that thinks that they can come in and do what I do very easily. It's going to be like, well, I can't even, maybe I can do this, what he does on this portion, but I can't be what he is overall. And see, that's how you have to be. You have to use, whatever the matrix throws at you, to knock you off your beat, to make you think twice about something, to think twice about it outside the box. And that's what I do. Okay, so, people think that whatever I do is imitatable and study it. But what if I start doing stuff that you have to be like somebody that's really good at riding a motorcycle to do, someone that's really good in really good shape to do, someone that's near an area where you have access to a, you know what I'm saying, some type of park or, you know, state forest or something like that. You're not going to have all that. Someone that has access to a drone, you won't have all that into one person, you know, while also getting the information across. Because what I'm trying to do now, since, you know, I'm being shown like I'm just going to rant, well, then I need to make my channel more than about ranting. It needs to be about the positive side, not the positive side, because the healing is positive also. It's going to be about like the journey on the part of the journey that we go through where we're living our dreams, and where, you know, we're keeping it, you know, a certain kind of frequency every day. You know, I'm going to start dwelling in on that, you know, because we are doing the healing thing, and we're talking about and recognizing narcissism. But in that, there's also going to be like, you know, just the spiritual side that keeps your spirit right, you know, and uplifted, which is, you know, whatever you need to do to keep positive every day and grow every day. And we're going to start dwelling into that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to branch off and I'm going to grow. You know, so if it seems like my videos might seem kind of weird and off, they're not weird and off. I'm expanding. I'm growing. I want to grow the community. I'm expanding. I want to try some new things because, you know, I do reflect on what I went through with my exes, but I'm also growing, and I want to bring y'all in on the growth. Like, I work out daily. I plan things out. I journal. I do a lot of stuff, and I want to bring y'all in on that stuff so it doesn't seem like, oh, what he's doing is just, man, you have no idea the level of things that I do to get where I need to be at. You know, you don't know how I'm looking at my analytics, how I adjust things based off of analytics. I'm an engineer. I just get on here and I make it look easy, but I'm a whole engineer. I appreciate you. 6-figure days. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to keep it real on here. I want to expand so that way I can bring people into the community that might like fitness, that also, you know, might have gone through something but want to find ways to relieve themselves, but do something productive. So when I start hiking, I'm showing you guys that you don't have to go to a gym and sit in a gym. If you go through my videos, my man, you know what I'm saying, or you know, lady, or you know what I'm saying, I got a bunch of videos on it, you know, but right now I can't run it over 10 minutes. I'm about to, you know, where people can watch the video, but I'll get back on here in a minute. I'm going a little bit more in depth, you know, but all I'm saying is I'm going to try to do, like, I like going hiking and stuff and hitting trails because it's therapeutic. So maybe I can also, and a Sigma empath is just an empath. So someone that has empathy, you know what I mean, on a high level, obviously, you know, which you need to look at the definition of a, you know, empath up. And then it's the Sigma. So there's a lot of stuff out on Sigmas, you know, so it's just really just the kind of person that is, you take an analytical, thoughtful approach to things. So even though you have empathy and stuff, you still think things through logically before you make a move, right? And you don't let anything get you shook out of your plan, the way you're gonna move. You know, you don't let How about now? How about now? I think my truck the Bluetooth might have connected or something. We back. Hey, I appreciate that. See that sub? Hey, brand new sub, hook me up, man. He could have sat there and I would have been just, well, you guys would have been like, man, it's dark outside and I can't hear this guy. You know what I mean? Like the community's growing, right? And that's what I want, you know. And I want to bring in people that, you know what I mean, also need to hear or see someone doing something that they do for therapy. Like I said, I'm gonna go trail hiking and stuff like that. That's always good for me. I'm riding my motorcycle. That's always good for me. I'm gonna work out, and I'm gonna also do my workouts at home, so you guys don't have to feel like you have to go somewhere to a gym and be around people. and possibly get coronavirus or staph infection just trying to get your body in shape. You can do all this stuff at home. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go to the gym. You know, I have weights at the house, or you can just do calisthenics. You don't have to be weights, or you can just walk. You know, so when I'm out there on the trail, you know, if you find the time, I'm gonna start scheduling these lives. So if you find the time, you'd be like, okay, he's gonna do this trail walk early in the AM, so I'm gonna, you know, join him, or you know, walk in place or something. You know, but it's about growing every day, and every day or every step you make every day towards growth by doing something, whether it's a small win or a big win, it's still a win every day. And those wins, they stack up, and then you start building that confidence. So everything's got to be a win, and that's what I do. So just, you know, tomorrow, if you can, do something a little bit better fitness wise, maybe change your diet a little bit, drink more water, just do whatever you can. I'm gonna get on here and try to speak a little bit more on the positive side of the house, you know, and just telling people, yeah, reflect on your narcissism, you know, abuse from, you know, the narcissist you have in your life that you can't get rid of, or the ones you did get rid of. But also, you know, during this process, we're going to grow, and I'm going to show you, you know, how to grow, you know, every day. Like meditating, things like that, you know, all kind of like little basic kind of wins. You know, then we'll build towards bigger stuff. But that's what I want to do. I'm gonna grow the channel towards that, you know. So I'm gonna like try to tackle both sides of the house, because I'm a veteran. I went through a whole lot of stuff, you know, all kind of different kind of lifetimes worth of stuff. You know what I'm saying? In one small lifetime. So, you know, I've learned how to overcome all them things by doing the same thing every time. Which I always start a certain way, which is get isolated, work out, pray, meditate, and then build from there. And then I can figure things out. You know, the closer you get to God, and you can only get that way. A lot of times when you get away from a lot, and then, you know, that's when the things start falling into place. Is when you're talking to God, right? And you know, you just start doing things and making videos, and everything falls into alignment, and you don't have to really have to figure out nothing. You don't have to figure nothing out. It just kind of works out. So that's kind of where I'm at. Trying to teach that to people. It's mainly about staying in the moment, just like right now. It's going on 15 minutes in the moment. I can't go over 15 minutes. The videos will never get watched. I ain't got to worry about thinking about it. I ain't got to worry about planning it.